Welcome to Hooked on Linux. Today we're getting back into the Linux Mint user manual. We're going to go with chapter 6, lost password. I'd actually look at the screen. I find it hard to believe that this has to be included in the manual, but as is no surprise with the Linux Mint user manual, the developers and the creators of this manual um, believe that you're an idiot. And so they have to put in some kind of concessions in case the idiots lose their password. Okay, all right. Here we go. Chapter 6. I love this stuff. So if your disk is encrypted, it's not possible to reset your password. If your home directory is encrypted, changing your login password won't help. So basically, if you're smart enough to be able to encrypt your stuff, then you're probably smart enough to not lose your password. Losing your password is the same as losing your car keys, losing your wallet, or losing your cell phone. It locks you out. That's it. So if you're going to use a password, use a password that you're never going to forget. Because honestly, operating in Linux, anything, is the least likely you're going to get hacked to start with. So complex passwords are just redundant, unnecessary. You don't need them. I don't think so anyway. So you can use your own judgment, but my judgment tells me that the way that I'm looking at technology nowadays, if somebody wants to hack into your computer, it doesn't matter what kind of password you have, what kind of security measures you have, doesn't matter. They're getting in. Just like somebody wants to break into your house. No amount of locks, video cameras, or guard dogs are going to stop them from getting into your house. So, I mean, be smart, but you don't have to go crazy with your password to give it a low probability of being hacked, because you'll forget it. Or you'll write it down somewhere and then forget where you wrote it down. It happens. It's never happened to me, but it happens. So if you forgot your password and neither your partition nor your home directory are encrypted, there's two ways to reset it. You can use the recovery mode or the ch root from live ISO. Recovery mode is boot up the computer, and after the BIOS screen, hold down the left shift key to force the boot menu to show up. And this is what you get. This is the screen you get. I've done this, and it does come to this screen, and they're going to say to you to choose the second option there, which says advanced options for Linux Mint. That one there. It might be different on yours, depending on what kind of boot, what do you call it, GNU grub version you have, or whatever. So it can change. But anyway, advanced options and the recovery menu. What are they going to ask you to do? Can you figure it out? Can you figure it out by going through this? Resume, normal boot, try to make free space, repair broken packages, run in failsafe graphic mode, bootloader, I don't know. It says select root, drop a root shell prompt, and press enter. You would never guess that. You would never figured that one out. You would have been looking at this without the instruction. You would have been looking at this and saying, what the F do I do now? Because I would have picked this one here. That this says, for sakes, FSCK. Oh, I can't say that. I'm gonna beep that one out. I don't know. File system check. That's what that means. There's a lot of stuff coming out of this. Anyway, you would never figure this out on your own. So select root to get a root prompt and press enter, and use the password command to reset your password. Say your username is Joe, type password Joe. Like that. Anyway, that was awesome. And the other method of changing your password is, see, and this is the thing. So they just click on root, use a password command to reset your password. Say your username is Joe, type password Joe. And then what? I don't know what's going to happen. So you have to remember your username. If you don't remember your username, then you're just completely out of luck. So anyway, we're going to move on because this does make sense anyway. The ch root from live ISO. Boot up the computer from the live ISO. If you don't know what a live ISO is, I'm going to look it up right now. It says right here, a live ISO is a bootable disk image created by a Linux distribution that allows the computer to run an operating system directly from removable media. So basically, one of these little guys, you put the old, I guess. I don't like the sound of this because you have to reinstall. Go onto the live session, launch G parted from the application menu. And you'll get this. Oh my God, I hate this shit. Oh, sorry, don't mean to talk like that. And you get onto your disk screen. That's all of these all your hard drives and stuff. Identify your Linux Mint partition, usually a large ext4 partition. In the example above, the Linux Mint partition is the SDA5 one, this one here. I look at things as generally the biggest one. That's your primary hard drive. And that's generally where everything is. So then you make a directory. And you got to do this from terminal. Damn it, I'm not touching the terminal. There's no way to do it without the terminal because you can't get in to the system. I'm sure you could with the recovery mode. I don't know. I don't know these things. And I tell you, I'm not about to go in there and start mucking around on my own computer. But this is the instructions here from your terminal to do this. And then comes the good news. Forgotten username. Let's say you forgot your username. You forgot your username. Oh my God, did you wake up from a 15-year coma? If you can't remember your username, you're an idiot. If you can't remember your username, type the following command either in the ch root prompt or the recovery mode prompt. ls /home. This command lists the directories in home, which usually corresponds to the list of usernames in the operating system. Now, that's good news. And this is all they're going to tell you, because developers at Linux Mint who write this manual, first off, believe that you're an idiot, and then second off, believe that you know what to do next. So, and this is not me, because you know what, I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but I can figure out a few things. But the impression I'm getting is that the people who write these manuals, they think you're an idiot, and then after telling you a few things, think you know everything. So they no longer feel the need to explain further. Oh my God. Well, I guess that's it. That's all they want to tell you. That's it. No more. There is kind of an easy way. Now I'm going to tell you what the easy way is. Get another hard drive. Install Linux Mint again. on the second hard drive. The first hard drive, the one that you've forgotten the password on, leave it there. Install Linux Mint on the new hard drive. And when that happens, well, this is what's going to happen. I'm going to show it to you. So this is going to be tough. So here we go. After you've installed Linux Mint again on a second hard drive, now you can go into even your file manager, because I'm not going into anything too dramatic. That's it. I want to get to the bottom. And by doing this, I'm going, wait, you see, follow my mouse way down here. See here it says devices. It's got another, it sees that there's another hard drive there. It's got 250 gigabyte volume. And in there, and there's all your shit from the last, so that's the last hard drive. We go back, boot, CD1, do that, home. So if I click on home, there. So what's here is Ubuntu Studio. You guys remember I did like Ubuntu Studio. I put it on here. I don't ever use it, but it's on this hard drive. But so are all the files, all my stuff. And so now I can take my stuff are over here on this device. And then I can pick these up like this, and I can move them. I can bring them over to my computer, right? And I can just drop them right there on home. And then when I go to home, they're down here somewhere. There it is. Right there. Amazing. So you can go with the route that the manual tells you. And I think, you know what, it might be easier to go through that one than what I'm doing, but I've done this before. And I've rescued all my data, all my stuff. I've just put in a new hard drive, probably upgraded the hard drive to boot, and got all my files and stuff running back. Yeah, there's some work to it. I mean, there's things that you're gonna lose, like your settings, your appearance, your background, all that kind of stuff. You're gonna have to reinstall all the software that you had, whether it was, LibreOffice or GIMP or all your stuff, and then configure all that again. It's work. But I mean, if you were smart enough to remember your password to start with, you wouldn't make more work for yourself, would you? I'm just calling it as I see it. That's just how it is. So, I mean, I've made that mistake. Not that I've lost my password. It's that something went horribly wrong and it wouldn't boot anymore, or something happened, some major thing. I forget what the heck it was. And in the end, start all over. This is a way to start over again and still not lose your precious data. So I guess that's it. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you got something out of this, because it's getting incredibly it's getting incredibly more difficult to go through this manual, because this one, just when I think that I've hit couldn't get any more ridiculous, I find the next chapter. That's it. I think I'm done. Thank you. Thanks for watching.